Hey, what's up you guys? This is Perry the Entertainer here, back again for another video, and this time it is for my 2012 TNA Sacrifice pay-per-view results. Going to be giving you guys match results, some highlights, and my overall reaction to the show. So let's get this started. Again, there's going to be no edits, no cuts, all uncut, untamed, uncensored, even though that sounds really weird, but it's, no editing at all. So let's get this started. So we started off the show with the tag team titles were on the line. Samoa Joe and Brutus Magnus, the champions, took on Daniels and Kazarian in what was a great match. I rated it a 4 out of 5 stars. There was a good point in the match where Daniels went to run into Magnus. Magnus caught him in like a fall-away slam position, but then threw him up and hit him with a big suplex. It was a pretty good moment there, but Magnus and Joe end up hitting their tag team finishing maneuver, and they go for the cover. 1, 2, Kazarian pulls Magnus out of the ring, and they start brawling for a little while, and that's enough time to give Daniels this finisher that he hits Joe with and covers him. 1, 2, 3. Here's your winner, and here's your winners and new tag team champions, Kazarian and Daniels. Was I shocked at the sight? Not really, but it really helped, extend the storyline with AJ. So, hopefully they do something good here. They didn't do something wrong with keeping the titles on Daniels and Kazarian at all. But anyway, let's move on to the next match of the night, which was the Knockouts Championship, which was on the line. Brooke Tessmacher defended her title. No, she wasn't. She was challenging for the title. See, that's what I was saying with Uncut. She was challenging for Gail Kim's title. She was going for a hat trick. She went for 3 wins in a row, but that did not happen. Here's your winner, Gail Kim, with a roll-up. It really didn't look right. I don't know. It just really didn't look right. But I rated it a 3 out of 5 stars. It actually wasn't that bad. Compared to all the women's matches of today, WWE's just using theirs for, good luck, good looks, where, TNA's actually using theirs for, their wrestling ability and everything. So, good job, TNA, for, keeping, some thought in your Divas division. Well, knockouts, what you call it, but I'm going to keep it with Divas. So, yeah, your winner is Gail Kim. Third match of the night was Devon defending his title in a triple threat match versus Robbie E. and Robbie T. I finally found out that was Rob Terry, but did not pay any attention to this match whatsoever. In fact, I got my food here. It's actually very good, just in case it's a hamburger, just letting you guys know. But, no, it was very delicious, and I rated about 5 out of 5 stars, but this match, not so well. Devon ends up getting the win here with a roll-up by Robbie T, and I rated this about 2 out of 5. It was not good, but it was not the best match that they could have put up here. Doesn't really make sense that they had the TV title defended on a pay-per-view, but to each his own, I guess. But Robbie E. and Robbie T. have this little confrontation until Robbie T. just decides to give him a little noogie or whatever the fuck it's called now. And it was stupid. I thought it was stupid, dude. But that was about it for that match. I rated it 2 out of 5. Wasn't that bad, but it wasn't that good either. Then we moved on to what I thought was one of the best matches of the night. Jeff Hardy and Mr. Anderson. But we did have a gay-ass ending to this match. The only reason I even took points off this match was because of the ending. You see, what happened here was Hardy hit an inverted atomic suplex, but, instead, how he does the, and then he goes for the bridge pin. He went for that, he only got a 2 count, but then he did this, where he hits both legs in the midsection of Anderson, but Anderson ends up blocking it and rolling him up. 1, 2. Hardy kicks out, but Earl Hebner counts to 3. So your winner, Mr. Anderson. I got that one right, but I found it was a bullshit win, and that's the only reason why I'm giving it a 3.5. That's the only reason. Actually, you know what? Not even a 3. I'll give it a 4. I'll give it a 4 because that match was pretty good, but the ending was what fucked it over. So great job. Great job. But Mr. Anderson ends up getting he gets the W in this match. And speaking of W's here, we come to a segment with Crimson. Crimson cuts a promo on how he talks about Matt Morgan. Basically, says he's going to continue. All he's going to do is win. No pun intended to that song by DJ Khaled. But no, He said no one wants to fight him and anything. Everyone's chanting, "We want Steiner," and I thought that was funny as hell. I thought that was funny as shit, and there was this, everyone wanted to hear, "We want Steiner," but anyway, he ended up having an open challenge to anyone in the back, and who comes out but TNA's version of Santino Marella, Eric Young. Yay! What? You know? So Crimson and Eric Young have a match, and it's like about 4 or 5 minutes long. I'll give it a star and a half, I guess. I mean, it wasn't even a real match. I mean, the ending came where Crimson got in ODB's face, and then Eric Young got, he ends up taking off his pants and goes to get the advantage over Crimson, but Crimson hits the Red Sky to win, and here's your winner, Crimson, still the undefeated Crimson, and yeah, that's about it for that match. Thank God. But anyway, here comes what I thought was not the best match of the night, but up to this point was the best match of the night. Bully Ray versus Austin Aries. This was a really good match, and I really feel bad that I even missed a lot of this match because of the food, because I went to get seconds, and I feel bad for missing a lot of it. But I came in when Austin Aries hit a huge brain buster on Bully Ray, who's got to be about maybe 310, maybe 320, maybe. I don't even know, but he's pretty big, and Austin Aries is a kind of small guy, so you wouldn't think that he'd be able to even pick him up, but he did it. Only went for the cover. 1, 2, he kicked out. More back and forth, back and forth. Aries counters a power bomb by this is the ending, by the way. Aries counters a power bomb, not a program. He counters a power bomb by Bully Ray, and then counters it into the last chancery, which is I guess a bending choke, where basically he's basically balancing on his head, choking the life out of Bully Ray, and just Bully Ray starts tapping out. Joseph Parks does get involved in this somehow, but I thought it was stupid, because he cut a promo before the match saying, "Oh, Abyss is somewhere in this arena. I know he's here, blah, blah, blah," but he doesn't show up, so what was the point, Was that just to try and get the crowd, on his side or something, There was even a little Joseph chant in there, but I thought that was stupid. But your winner, Austin Aries, it was not a bad match at all. I rates that. Anyway, I'm not going to cut that out. I'm not going to do anything, but I'm just saying, I'm going to rate that about 4.5 out of 5. Definitely a great match. Definitely a great match, and I'm looking forward to watching that entire match rather than wasting like 10 minutes to go get fucking seconds, but whatever. That's it for that match. Then we move on to what I think was the best match of the night, Kurt Angle versus AJ Styles. Not really surprising that it's the best match of the night, considering that both these guys are really talented athletes, and Kurt Angle, Olympic gold medalist, AJ Styles, easily the best competitor in TNA history. But this match was really good. Back and forth, back and forth. There was actually some points where Kurt Angle actually hit a Styles clash on AJ Styles, but AJ ends up kicking out. He kicked out of an angle slam. He reversed an ankle lock. Angle kicked out of a Styles clash. It was a really good match. Definitely some great moments in this match, but the ending came when Daniels and Kaz got in this match, and then Angle hits a final angle slam, goes for the cover, 1, 2, kicks out. AJ starts getting distracted again by Kaz and Daniels, and that's enough for Angle to apply the ankle lock. And this time, AJ, he ends up locking him in the middle of the ring, and AJ is forced to tap out. Your winner, Kurt Angle. And just when you thought all of it was over, Daniels and Kazarian come in the ring and attack AJ. What would he frickin' do? Didn't I say that in the preview that was going to happen? But no, actually what happened was they're beating up on Styles, right? Kurt Angle comes in and saves AJ. Oh, only me? Was that only me that found that obvious as hell? We all knew that Kurt Angle was going to turn face sometime or another, yet, that was stupid, holding it off this long, so whatever. Kurt Angle's, I guess, a face now, and he ends up helping up Styles and hugging him, saying good match and everything, and walks off. Come on, TNA, don't make it so obvious that we all know Kurt Angle was going to turn face sooner or later. It wasn't even later. I knew he was going to turn him face within the next few weeks now, but you know, whatever. But still, it didn't take away from the match. It was still a great match. Definitely some great spots, and that's the only reason I'm giving this a 5 out of 5 stars. So, great job to AJ, great job to Kurt Angle, great job to both competitors. But, yeah, that was a very good match, and I definitely recommend that match to anyone who's willing to, you know, watch a long, really good wrestling match, actual wrestling, you know, rather than, you know, kicking out of good submissions and stuff, you know what I'm saying? So, I didn't know you could kick out of a submission, but, you know, I guess you can now. But anyway, moving on to the last match of the night, the ladder match for the World Heavyweight Championship, Bobby Roode, the champion, taking out RVD, the challenger. This match, I don't know, because was it worth the hype? I guess you could say it was. I think it kind of met the hype. I mean, it wasn't the best match of the night, but it wasn't the worst match of the night. You know what I'm saying? You know, I think if I had to rate that, you know, the entire show-wise, I would say that's about the third match of the night third best match of the night, because Aries and Bully Ray was definitely a great match, and then Kurt Angle and AJ Styles was the best match of the night, period. But, I wasn't really feeling this match as much as other people. I don't know. I don't know if it was like that in the arena. If you guys actually went, please comment down below. Was it, you know, I don't know. It didn't sound like the crowd was that into the match, really. Well, actually, that would be an understatement, because there were great matches. There were great parts. There was Rolling Thunders by RVD. RVD's arm got lacerated and everything. You know, he was bleeding on the elbow here. It was pretty crazy. You know, there was some ECW chants, holy shit chants, and oh my, it was definitely a great match. But if I had to rate it out of the top, you know, matches of the night, it'd probably be number 3 or number 2 compared to Bully Ray, Austin Aries, and Kurt Angle and AJ Styles. But the end came when RVD tried to do this. Well, I guess you could try and do this with, if you guys actually watch WrestleMania 22, and you guys saw Shelton Benjamin do his little springboard onto the ladder toward the end. That's what RVD tried to do, but RVD, I don't know if he botched it or that was supposed to happen, but he really screwed it up, and he got his leg caught in the rung, and just, oh, it didn't look pretty. It didn't look pretty at all. But then that wasn't even the end, because he fell on the ground, right? And Roode's looking around. Roode's looking around like, you know, what's going on? You know, was that supposed to happen or at all? You know, he was just as confused as the folks at home were. But, you know, and then RVD decides, you know, hey, I'm not out of this match yet, so I'm going to climb up the same side as Roode is. Roode's at the top. RVD's on the bottom. Roode just starts kicking down. RVD lands. He falls on the ground. His head smashes into a steel chair. Easy way to get a concussion, guys. Easy way. If you want a concussion, let someone on the top of a ladder kick you down and have your head hit a steel chair. That's an easy way to get a concussion. So, you know, I'm not trying to, you know, give you guys information to hurt yourselves. I apologize for that, you guys. You know, I had to do some stuff, and, you know, people were bothering, so I apologize for that. But yeah, Mike, what's up? No. But anyway, if you guys want an easy way to get a concussion, that's how you do it. You have someone kick you off a ladder and you fall head first in a steel chair. Easy way to get hospitalized for about a month, 2, maybe even 3. So, easy way. If you guys want to get, you know, in a concussion somehow, that's how you do it. But, you know, don't say it was from the entertainer. But no, that's about it for that match. Bobby Roode gets the title down, and he's your winner. Match overall, I thought it was okay. I thought it was, you know, maybe not main event worthy, though. I mean, that's the thing. It really irritated me, that ending, though, but, you know, they hyped this up so much only for it to be, like, 10 minutes, so it was like, you know, come on. But whatever. There were some good parts in the match, but, you know, I'm going to say it's a 4.5 out of 5 stars, and if I had to rate the overall pay-per-view, it was about 7.5 out of 8. That makes no sense. Yeah, 7.5 out of 10 stars, my bad, not out of 8. Or 8 stars out of 10, so, yeah, that's my thing. Leave your comments down below. What did you guys think about Sacrifice tonight? And, you know, tweet me down there, subscribe up there, and watch some other videos over here. Hopefully they're all mine, so, you know. So that's about it, guys. Go follow me on Twitter again, by the way, down there. I want to try and start Ask the Entertainer sometime next week. And, yeah, that's about it, guys. Perry the Entertainer signing off, and out of my way. And peace out, you guys. See you guys tomorrow.